Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all. Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2026, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030, and Viksit Bharat at 2047 as part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations and celebrations. Today, we are commemorating Global Day of Parents on June 1st every year. Appreciating all parents throughout the world. Since the 1980s, the important role of family has increasingly come to the attention for the international community. The General Assembly adopted a number of resolutions and proclaimed the International Year of the Family and the International Day of Families, emphasizing the critical role of parents and in the rearing of children. The Global Day of Parents recognizes that family has the primary responsibility for nurturing and protection of children. For the full and harmonious development of their personality, children should grow up in a family environment and in an atmosphere of happiness, love, and understanding. Designated by the General Assembly in 2012, Global Day of Parents provides an opportunity to appreciate all parents for their selfless commitment to children and their lifelong sacrifice towards nurturing this relationship. So families, parents, and caregivers play a critical role in child well-being and development. They offer identity, love, care, provision, and protection to children and adolescents, as well as economic security and stability. In keeping with the spirit of the Convention of the Rights of the Child, family and parenting support is increasingly recognized as an important part of the national social policies and social investment packages aimed at reducing poverty, decreasing inequality, and promoting positive parental and child well-being. So the 2026 theme for this year is Together for Parents. UNICEF launched the Global Day of Parents on 1st June under the theme Together for Parents. And the event also debuted the agency's Becoming a Parent video and underscore the time and support caregivers need to give children a strong start in life. This video features caregivers from around the world sharing emotional side of their parenting journeys. During the 1980s, the United Nations became focusing attention on the issues related to the family. In 1983, Based on the recommendation of the Economic and Social Council, the Commission for Social Development in its resolution on the role of the family in the development process 1983 by 23 requested the Secretary General to enhance awareness among decision makers and the public of the problems and needs to the family, as well as of effective ways of meeting those needs. In its resolution 44 by 82 of 9th December 1989, the General Assembly proclaimed 1994 as the International Year of the Family, and in Resolution 47 by 237 of 1993, the General Assembly decided that 15th May of every year to be observed as the International Day of Families. In 2012, the General Assembly proclaimed 1st June as a Global Day of Parents to be observed annually in honor of parents throughout the world. Today is also commemorated as Intergenerational Day on June 1st in Canada. Now, more than ever, we are seeing an increasing gap between old people and young. In order to reduce and close the gap, Intergenerational Day on June 1st was created. The day is a way to bring different generations together by helping them see the similar connections they have with each other. It's also a way to reduce loneliness, depression, anxiety, and stress that people of all ages experience, and of course, medical attention and treatment will likely cure such illnesses. However, at the same time, studies have shown that having someone to talk to help as well. Old people tend to be at stage in their lives where they are not actually busy with things that may have taken up much of their time before. Family and work. Young people, on the other hand, would have so much going on in their lives that they would need a guiding hand to see them through. It is where Intergenerational Day comes into play. Day is also commemorated as International Children's Day on June 1st in US, celebrated annually and in different parts of the world as an initiative for children's well-being and rights. This day is celebrated as part of a greater cause that revolves around ending child abuse, ending deprivation of children of their rights, and making efforts to improve the lives of children all around the world, not to be confused with Universal Children's Day, which is celebrated in November. International Children's Day is almost identical to its counterpart, the only difference being that it's celebrated in June. The more the merrier. Today is also commemorated as World Reef Awareness Day on June 1st, and it helps to create awareness among various business communities and the general public about the fragile biological system of oceans, coral reefs. The day unites people belonging to different backgrounds, including environmentalists and social activists, to come up with various ideas, techniques to protect the ecosystems of our reefs from deteriorating. The oldest corals appeared about 500 million years ago, or even earlier. Researchers suggest that they began as plain solitary organizations and with time and constant environmental changes transformed into the beautiful coral reefs that exist today. During an ice age and around 440 million years ago, sea temperatures dropped at an exponential rate and a large number of corals began diminishing from the ocean. This is called the Ordovician Silurian extinction event around 410 million years ago. In the Devonian period, corals began to appear again. During the end of the period, stony corals started growing, which is a rare form of reefs back then. Then around 350 million years ago, corals disappeared again due to unstable sea levels. 100 million years later, corals appeared once again to be wiped out once more by Permian Triassic extinction 250 million years ago. There are over 19% of sea creatures were affected, reduced oxygen levels and increased carbon dioxide in the sea caused this tragic extinction event. After disappearing and reappearing for another few million years, coral reefs finally reappeared 46 million years ago and disappeared for the last time during the mid ocean era. 20 million years later, they finally made a comeback in the form of Great Barrier Reef in Australia, which was found by British explorer Captain James Cook in 1770. Lately, some of the most beneficial reefs have been diminishing because of coral bleaching, rising ocean temperatures, and toxic pollution. Moreover, the use of harmful sunscreens and increased tourism are also considered threats to the well being of the coral reef. Today is also commemorated as World Outlander Day. On June 1st every year is dedicated to long-running historical television drama series Outlander, based on also ongoing novel series of the same name by author Diana Gabaldon. The show stars Calpurnia Balfe as a protagonist, Claire Randall, a married former World War II military nurse who gets transported back to 18th century and falls in love with and marries a Highland warrior, James Fraser, of a fictionalized version of Clan Fraser of Lower amid the Jacobite Rising in 1745. The show premiered in August 2014 and had an 8-week season run, concluding in May 2026. Today is also commemorated as World Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Day on June 1st, which is a global event that takes place annually on June 1st, intending to raise awareness about the effects and signs of narcissistic abuse. Often, the patterns and impacts of narcissistic abuse are not as clear cut due to its intangible nature and lack of research. Thus, the day is dedicated to providing education, support, and resources for survivors to build a greater understanding of how to help victims avoid abuses in future and rebuild their mental health. Today is also commemorated as World Milk Day on June 1st, 2026. From a cool glass of milk, hot butter being spread seamlessly across the toast, or a heaping bowl of ice cream, World Milk Day celebrates it all. The day was organized by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations to celebrate the dairy industry and recognize milk as a globally important food. World Milk Day seeks to start a conversation on how nutritious, affordable, and accessible milk is around the globe, not to mention delicious. Today is also commemorated as America the Beautiful Week from June 1st to 7th. Mark the first full week of June to honor the song America the Beautiful and celebrate all patriotic Americans. And this year it is held from June 1st to 7th. The lyricist and the composer of America the Beautiful never met before they died. The revered song was composed by Catherine Lee Bates and organist and choir master Samuel Everett. The song was a top contender for the US official anthem and favored over the state Spangled Banner, but the latter was chosen as a national anthem in 1931. This week is also commemorated as British Tomato Fortnight from June 1st to 14th in UK. British Tomato Fortnight is celebrated for 14 days annually. The celebration starts from June 1st to 14th this year. British Tomato Fortnight celebrates the quality of British tomatoes. These tomatoes are usually grown in greenhouses due to country's temperamental climate. This means that the tomatoes are exposed to fewer pests and fewer pesticides, letting consumers feel certain about what they are eating and where it comes from. During this week, you should look for British tomatoes everywhere you go. Remember that tomatoes make up a lot of other food products such as ketchup, soup, and sauce, all of which are important parts of the British tomato world. Today is also commemorated as Food Safety Week from January 1st to 7th in UK, which is an week-long annual celebration observed in the same week as World Food Safety Day, and this year it will be marked on June 1st to 7th. Food Safety Week was celebrated for the first time in 2019 to raise awareness of foodborne illness and encourages people to adapt food standards to avoid these diseases. Food safety is the handling, cooking, and storage of food in the best possible way to prevent foodborne illnesses. Some food safety principles include regular washing of hands and surfaces, separating raw and cooked food, cooking meals at the right temperatures, and preserving food at the temperature of 40 Fahrenheit and below. Today is also commemorated as Wear a Dress Day in US on June 1st. Gives women an opportunity to sport their favorite dress. These include dresses of all sorts, designs, and patterns. All that is important is that it's a dress you love. Dresses are easy to wear and super comfy, especially in hot summer. Whether you begin to sweat the minute you step out of an air-conditioned space, so use this occasion to dump your jeans and add on a cute dress that makes you look so lovely. Today is also commemorated as National CPR and AED Awareness Week from June 1st to 7th in US. Aims to stress the importance of these actions. So, as to many people as possible, learning and mastering cardiopulmonary resuscitation techniques and automated external defibrillator AED use so they can become lifelines for those who have experienced sudden medical emergencies in a honorable thing to do so. The campaign also places importance on the actions of bystanders in helping deal with such emergencies and the knowledge of these methods. This week is also commemorated as RSPCA week from June 1st to 7th, which is an annual celebration held in the United Kingdom from June 1st to 7th. The week-long celebrations is held in the honor of millions of volunteers across the UK when people come together to volunteer, it becomes easier to achieve common goals. RSPCA volunteers are dedicated to helping animals and bringing justice to the animal cruelty victims. When people are made aware of the wonderful work of these volunteers, more of them are encouraged to take up volunteering duties too. Today is also commemorated as Step Parents Week from June 1st to 7th in US. When many people hear the word step parent, stepfather, stepmother, they are mostly associated with abusive relationships. While there might be a few bad apples, a lot of step parents are doing very well to provide their families with all the need, financially, physically, and emotionally. A step family is one where at least one parent has children or child that is not biologically related to their spouse. This is not a new, as we see it in our everyday lives, as different circumstances lead to step families coming together. This week is also commemorated as Volunteers Week from June 1st to 7th in UK as an annual celebration of the millions of people who volunteer throughout the UK. Small charities and larger well-known organizations alike support and celebrate Volunteers Week, which brings together hundreds of activities taking place across the UK. It's natural for people to feel happy after helping someone. Volunteering might help you develop new skills and experiences while also boosting your confidence. These programs highlight and honor volunteers and the positive impact they have on our communities. Today is also commemorated as Dare Day on June 1st in US. is a perfect opportunity for the people to break out of their shells and do something different. Not all people like to take risks, and it's this very lack of courage that makes one fall into a comfort zone where even thinking of doing something daring becomes unacceptable. So day is a perfect time for you to break out of your shell and shock everyone around you and dare to be different and enjoy it while it lasts. Today is also commemorated as Dinosaur Day on June 1st, 2026, celebrated on May 15th and June 1st by the people, young and old, to relive their most fascinating dinosaur fantasies. Even though scientists have found many dinosaur fossils dating back millions of years in different parts of the world, there is still so much that people don't know about these majestic replies. Dinosaur Day is a perfect time to increase knowledge about the different types of dinosaurs, what they look like, and what they age and are ultimately happen to them. Today is also commemorated as Don't Give Up the Ship Day on June 1st, 2026 in US. Celebrated every year on June 1st in remembrance of the USS Chesapeake's commander, Captain James Lawrence. The day's purpose is to honor the ship's crew and its captain, who refused to surrender the ship to the British and remained on the ship until his death. Although there are different accounts from different sources about the incident, Americans celebrate it as a remarkable display of bravery and gallantry to its naval forces. Today is also commemorated as Flip a Coin Day on June 1st in US, celebrated every year, a day where the history and significance of coin tosses are highlighted. This is because coin flips have been used to make vital decisions for centuries, and from the looks of it, the habit will be carried forth by the coming generations. Instead of worrying yourself over difficult choices, leave the day to chance and make decisions bad on a coin toss. So all you have to do is trust the universe and flip a coin. So what will you choose, heads or tails? Today is also commemorated as National Barefoot Day on June 1st in US. Is an opportunity for us not only to enjoy the feeling of walking around barefoot, but also support a charity that strives to provide underprivileged children with shoes. Often we don't realize how privileged we are having something as simple as shoes to wear. On this day, it is imperative to take cognizance of our privilege and give to those in need. Today is also commemorated as National Billboard Day on June 1st in US. Every year, the day was created by Keystone Outdoor Advertising as an out-of-door OOH advertising agency located in Philadelphia and New Jersey to celebrate the earliest form of advertising. In the world, billboards are pretty much everywhere you go and reach millions of people daily when placed at high traffic areas. They are used to advertise products, services, public service announcements, and a host of other purposes to pass on a message to as many people as possible, who then get to consume the message consciously or subconscious. The day should be celebrated as a concept of it has been around for the ages. Today is also commemorated as National Hazelnut Cake Day on June 1st in US. To raise a toast to the host tasty hazelnut cake, on this day it is customary to eat some hazelnut cake. Hazelnut cakes are one of the most popular cakes in America. Their multiple varieties make them a great choice for different people with varied tastes. Today is also commemorated as National Nail Polish Day on June 1st in US. on the occasion that is favorite of almost all women, at least the ones who love to add color to their hands. Initiated in 2017 by nail polish brand Essie, the day is all about cherishing nail polishes and the hundreds of shades that are available to women across the nation. And yes, there are more use of nail polish than you can imagine. Well, there are enough to go with every outfit in the closet. The day, which was initially celebrated to honor everyone's love for Essie, and has now evolved into an event where numerous brands promote their products and their special discounts. No wonder women love National Nail Polish. Today is also commemorated as National Heimlich Maneuver Day in US on June 1st, and we are geared up to honor an important method that can help save someone from choking. The Heimlich Maneuver is essentially an abdominal thrust where you place your first where you place your fist slightly above the navel of the person who is choking. Then, your other hand, you grasp your fist and shove it inward and upward to expel the object of which the person is choking. It is also commemorated as National Skincare Education Day on June 1st in US. Started this celebration in September 2020 to emphasize the significance of incorporating safe and nourishing substances into one's everyday skincare routine. The day aims to raise awareness about the importance of proper skincare and help better understand their skin, and it is essential to know what products are best for your skin and how to apply them. It is also commemorated as New Year's Resolution Recommitment Day on June 1st. Each year, you'll notice that this is the sixth month, placing this day halfway throughout the year, and it's time to take step back and study the resolutions, the progress you have made so far, the actions you will take to keep moving forward, because most people abandon their New Year resolutions shortly after making this. This holiday is an excellent way to keep track of your efforts, and it's also a refresher for those whose resolutions have fallen by wayside. Today is also commemorated as Say Something Nice Day on June 1st, 2026 in US. There's an adage that says that people may not remember what you do, but they will certainly remember how you made them feel. And at no time, so they're more true than Say Something Nice Day, observed on June 1st each year. This day is all about lifting your co-workers, family members, acquaintances, even foes with genuine kind words, being a lifter and seeing how much healthier and happier you feel in the process. It takes discipline in some cases. You may feel that negative beliefs you about certain others are most definitely based on truthful reality. The challenge of National Say Something Nice Day is to put those beliefs aside, no matter how warranted you feel they are, and find something you really appreciate, a given person. It is not about syrupy false compliments. If you exercise your mind, you could find something positive about any of the people who come across today. Maybe you like the hairstyle of the cop who just wrote you a ticket. Maybe you admire the management style of the coworker that got the promotion. You were passed up, look within yourself for the positive, and it will come back to you tenfold. Today is also commemorated as Stand for Children Day on June 1st in US. Every year on Stand for Children Day, celebrated on June 1st, thousands of Americans raise awareness about their issues faced by the children in the US. Some of the problems include education, childcare, access to health services, and personally building activities. Over the years, the focus of the day has also shifted to ensuring that public schools are funded properly and include educated teachers who adopt modern teaching methods. Achieving racial justice too had become a critical mission since numerous children have faced discrimination from a young age, motivated to make difference for the children of tomorrow. Now it's the time to raise your voice. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations and celebrations. See you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link. Take care. Good night.